Losing is a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. The Bears ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, is back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Complete to the left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be...
Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, and affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Finds his tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now he's going to break the pocket. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great...
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. The quick out. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Collier. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Catch in the middle. It's Collier. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Bears have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these.
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Fires into the end zone. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Pulls and fires complete. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes a connection. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll run it to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And this offense has got it all wrong, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Briggs. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Wants to throw, it's Hoover. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too, know where to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
The screen, he can go. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Bringing the heat. The screen, and watch out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just feeds the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Handoff to the single back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got his...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pulls it in. It's Turner. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Collier. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Second down coming up. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And it'll be... Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And that was like the quarterback was just caught in a slow-moving vice, and eventually it squeezed him.
And listen, I like the call. I like to be aggressive. I know I can go for it on 4th down because we're going to do that anyways. It's just what we do. It's really fun, and I get to score more points when I get to do it. But when I see it's not there, throw the football away. Don't take the sack.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Looking for space, it's Henderson. Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a man, it's Turner. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Under fire. That's caught. It's Porter. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Open space at the 25. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Auburn to the line in a hurry. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Hands it off. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Here's the handoff. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Well, they come up short. It's now going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this 1st down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big-time 4th down and short company.
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hoover. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Bears decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. He's in open space downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's up to 86 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Touchdown, Tiger! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. White wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Brown.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. Searching forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
On 4th down, going to the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Stands in and takes the hit. Grabs it inside the 10. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He now has 110 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this 1st game. Leaves it with the back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They want that clock to run. Oh, what a cut! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Fires to the tight end. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Auburn! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense working from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Turner. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run.
There he goes. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people are.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Knight. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zero.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David.